Okay, so as I showed yesterday, this is Yin and Yang by Know the Bird. I said I wanted to do a whole video on this. Well, the lock, just this lock, because it absolutely deserves its own video. I mean, everything about this is awesome, from the 3D printed keychain just to the base that holds the locks. I mean, he took the time to paint the outsides and everything. This is all, I mean, I know seeing it on video is probably not giving it the best, but that is an amazing looking setup. So these two locks are very different. This is the bitting. So I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna put this in the vise. Get that out of the way. Get the vise up here. Alright. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, don't do that. I'm knocking everything over while I'm trying to do this. I almost just lost my whole little setup over here that has the patches from Otter Arms, his sticker, Nigby stickers, all the things I kind of try to keep in the background so they can be seen. I just about knocked them completely off my table. Okay, so we're gonna put you right there, put you like that. I'm gonna be over here. Yeah, that way I can see around the camera, because I have to be able to see around the camera. Okay, so these locks. This one talks to you until it doesn't, and I will try to explain that if I can while I'm doing this. It gives you a whole bunch of feedback, and then it gives you nothing at all. So there's nothing on one, little click out of two, counter rotation on one, but I dropped number two, and that drops us into a pretty deep ball set. So 4, I didn't lose it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now number 5, the lock just like the pin is solid. It doesn't move anywhere. It's jammed up. So what I have to do is I have to manually counter rotate the lock and raise that 5th pin up past the shear line to get it to open. It feels like you're dealing with a gin spool. If you've ever had the luxury of picking a lock that has gin spools in it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The whole lock seizes, and then you have to manually counter rotate and just lightly press that up past the shear line. And this lock is almost exactly the polar opposite. This lock seems to give you basically no feedback. One thing I forgot to mention, and I'm going to correct it right now before I move on to that one. So this lock, the white with black, I can get to only turns this way. It won't go clockwise. So in the same vein, this one only goes clockwise. It won't go counter. And you have to pick the key up a little bit to get them to turn. But this lock, this half of the lock, it doesn't like to tell you anything. You have no idea where you're at. It gives no feedback. It just feels weird. So I'm gonna go counterclockwise. I'm gonna use kind of stout tension just to see if I can get it to do anything for me. And so 1, 2, maybe something on a 3, maybe something on a 4, nothing on a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this thing doesn't tell you anything at all. until the lock opens. Like, you have no idea where you're at in the lock. You have no idea if you've overset a pin, because it's super easy to overset the pins. And I know that was quick for both locks, but I don't want to underplay these at all, because I would have had a much harder time had I approached these like I normally approach a lock. I know you're supposed to use your key and make sure the lock works first, but normally I just take a look and I throw the key on the table, and my tendency is to tension clockwise because I'm left-handed and I tension with my right, so it goes that way. Now, had I approached this like normal, this lock would have taken me freaking forever to figure out. I would have gotten frustrated and had to check the key. But I figured because it was a challenge lock, I would check the key out just to see if anything felt snatchy or if I could feel something weird in there. So that gave me the advantage on knowing which way to tension. But all in all, I gotta say, I do really like these locks, and they are good challenge locks. And Know the Bird did a really good job on them. And I just wanted to say again to Know the Bird, thank you for sending me to these. Thank you for sending me these. The experience was great. But that's the yin and yang from Know the Bird.